What if I told you that long before the sun even rises, your soul already knows what needs to shift? What if, in those first moments of the morning, your reality is still raw, malleable, waiting for just a gesture, a feeling, a breath, to shape itself into what you truly wish to live? Have you ever woken up with your heart tight, even after a full night's sleep? Felt your body rise, but your soul remains distant, wandering through some old memory, some void, some silent ache hard to name? This is where transformation begins. It's there, between the end of the dream and the start of thought, that one of the greatest keys to your awakening lies. Yet, few use it. Few have the courage to face that emptiness with presence. Most run, escape, get distracted, or react. Perhaps you've experienced this. Waking up, and within seconds, your phone grabs your attention. The messages, the news, the noise of the world enters before you even remember who you are. And the day continues, and the soul drifts, and everything feels just like yesterday. Bruce Lipton reminds us of something essential. 95% of what we live each day is guided by unconscious programs. Our conditioned minds operate in autopilot, and if we don't intervene early, it repeats. Patterns, beliefs, hurts, fears, old stories that no longer serve us. Joe Dispenza deepens this insight by showing that in the first hours of the day, the brain operates in theta and alpha waves, ideal states for accessing the subconscious, reprogramming habits, and influencing our energetic field. In other words, your morning is a sacred laboratory of transformation. That's why this video exists, because perhaps no one has told you, but your life can indeed change this week if you change how you wake up. Imagine for a moment, what if your mind were a garden, and when you wake up, you're holding an invisible vibrational seed. What you feel, think, and do in those first minutes becomes the root that will bloom throughout your day. Now, breathe deeply. Feel the air entering slowly, the chest expanding, the moment opening. Because from here on, every word is an invitation to return to yourself with presence, soul, and truth. You open your eyes. Before remembering your own name, your hand reaches for the phone. It's instinct, it's habit. But that small gesture defines the rest of your day. Bruce Lipton explains that the conscious mind, the one that chooses, dreams, creates, is easily distracted. When it's distracted, the subconscious takes over, and the subconscious just repeats. It repeats fear, scarcity, that shame you carried at age 5. It repeats your parents' anxiety, the belief that you must always push, never rest, forever prove your worth. And the phone, as the first stimulus of the day, seals it. It activates the autopilot. It tells your brain, today will be like yesterday. No presence, no novelty, no soul. But there is another choice, the practice of deliberate silence. When you wake up, before any stimulus, before any movement, just pause. Take 3 deep breaths, nothing else. 3 cycles of conscious inhalation and exhalation. This pause reconnects you to your soul. It interrupts the old flow and creates space for the new. Make this your ritual. A moment of return, a reconnection with the most intimate and genuine part of yourself. There is a subtle space between the end of sleep and the beginning of your day. It lasts a short while, but it holds immense potential. Joe Dispenza highlights this. When you remain in theta or alpha brainwave states, your field is open. Your brain is receptive. Your emotions are still free of criticism, judgment, excessive logic. It's in this moment that you can plant something new. That's why you create your 102-second ritual. When you open your eyes, stay silent. Breathe, feel your body. Bring an image into your mind that represents what you want to live. But picture it as if it's already happening. Maybe you are standing in a place of peace. Maybe you are smiling with a loved one. Maybe you're feeling freedom, ease, clarity. Stay in that visualization for a few moments. Feel it. Expand it. Then move your body slowly. Rise from bed as if you're carrying a fresh vibrational field, as if you just planted something precious. This gesture, seemingly simple, reshapes your morning, And when your morning changes, your day changes. And with repetition, your life changes. Many of us fail to create a new reality because we attempt to skip crucial steps. We want to get straight to the point. We wake up and immediately think of tasks, goals, to-do lists. We forget the foundation, the vibration with which it all begins. Bruce Lipton states that our morning emotions activate genes. Yes, emotions change biology. They turn chemical responses on or off. They open or close internal doors. They decide whether we operate in survival mode or in creation mode. If you wake up thinking about what's missing, you activate lack. If you wake up feeling rushed, you activate stress. If you wake up feeling gratitude, even for something small, you activate abundance. That's why the practice of emotional tuning is so powerful. Before leaving your bed, feel gratitude for something real, for the morning light entering your window, for the warmth of your blanket, for the opportunity to experience another day. Let this gratitude be felt in your body. Let it flow like an internal perfume. This feeling is like a code. It informs your energetic field that you're open to receive, and the field responds. Have you seen pleated fabric? It's pressed for a moment, and even after the pressure is gone, the shape remains. It holds the memory of its fold. This is how your morning intention works. What you feel upon waking molds your day's invisible structure. That's why you practice neural priming, a physical gesture that aligns your mind and body to a new vibration. Upon awakening, bring a hand to the center of your chest. Breathe deeply and gently speak. I feel as if I already have. Complete the phrase with what you wish to manifest. Maybe peace, connection, lightness. But don't only say it. Feel it. Visualize it. Allow your entire body to synchronize with this affirmation. This practice teaches your nervous system a new vibrational signature. It's like training your energy to recognize what hasn't yet arrived, but already exists in a different frequency. And over time, it becomes your new baseline. Perhaps you feel drained, not from lack of sleep, not from doing too much. Perhaps the fatigue is something else, the weariness of living out of accord with your essence, of waking up every day and silencing your soul's cry, of entering a routine that doesn't resonate with your heart. Bruce Lipton and Gregg Braden show that when internal feelings don't match external life, the body enters defense mode, and that constant state makes you ill. A therapist, after years trapped in this cycle, decided to do something different. She created a small ritual. Before opening her eyes, she placed hands over her heart, breathed deeply, and said, "Today, my field is vibrating in peace." At first, it was just a phrase. But over time, it became a gateway, a vibrational anchor, a daily reminder that she could choose differently. You too can create your anchor. It could be a word, a touch, an inner image, something to remind your body each morning that it can vibrate beyond fear. And that choice, silent yet repeated, changes everything. You are not broken. You are awakening. Bruce Lipton showed us that beliefs shape biology. Joe Dispenza taught us that the quantum field responds to emotion, not just thought. And you now realize that the morning is the most fertile ground for your transformation journey. Nothing changes outside until it changes inside. And what changes inside starts with silence, breath, and presence. Today, maybe you are the sun, the one who rises even after the darkest nights, the one who radiates warmth without needing to prove anything, the one who simply is. Tonight, before sleeping, write, "Tomorrow I feel." Let your soul complete the sentence. Sleep with that vibration. Wake up with that seed, then watch. Observe the small miracles, the changed glance, the lighter choice, the more conscious response. Observe you returning home. If this message resonated with you, write in the comments, "Today, my soul awakens in peace." That seals your vibration and inspires other souls seeking light. And if you want to continue receiving messages that nurture, awaken, and align your energy, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell. This can be your space of reconnection, because the universe is still listening, and perhaps all it was waiting for was your yes.